Please welcome the leader of Reform UK, Nigel Farage, MP.
Never going to end. Oh dear, I'm so shy as well. Good evening, Swindon! It is fantastic to be here. The atmosphere is incredible. And I know, because we filled this venue out, that something remarkable is happening in this town. But you know what? Something remarkable is happening in this country. I think we've woken up to the fact we've been badly led by weak leaders who don't believe in Britain, who don't believe in the British people, who are gutless, filled with cowardice, prepared to put the ideas of international courts and the woke elite and the views of the BBC. Is that all I get for the BBC? I'll have another go. The BBC! Someone give him another drink or something, you know. We've been led by weak people, not prepared to stand up for this country and for its interests. And I came back into politics 20 months ago. I was out, I was retired, I turned 60, I had grandkids, I was working for the great GB News. Yeah. Not like the BBC, is it? And I threw myself back into this, and I've given it everything I've got over the last 20 months, and I'll give it everything I've got as long as I'm fit and able and capable of doing it, because you know something? We have been a very great country. We still are a very great people, but we've lost the sense of belief in ourselves. We've lost the sense of direction as a country in terms of where we need to go. And I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring back the idea that a proper country controls its borders and decides who comes to live here. I'm going to bring back the idea that the only priority for a British government is to look after the British people themselves to the exclusion of all else. But just have a look. Have a look at who we're led by. The Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, who doesn't have a patriotic bone in his body. Prepared to sell our country out to whoever it may be, incapable of standing up and giving a speech without being scripted. I watched him on the 5th of July, 2024. He just won the general election. He'd known for a year he'd win the general election. He walks out into Downing Street with the lectern. He gives a 9-minute speech. Like a pigeon in Trafalgar Square. Every 2.8 seconds, he had to look down at his notes. We don't want leaders like that. We want leaders who in their hearts know what they believe, honestly tell the British public that message. And frankly, the lot that went before weren't a lot better. I've now forgotten how many prime ministers they had. But an endless stream of Conservatives elected, promising you, time and again, they'd reduce, do you remember this? Reduce net migration to tens of thousands a year. 2010, 2015, 2017, 2019 will reduce net migration to tens of thousands a year, and it finished up in 1 year being nearly 1 million people. Elected as Conservatives, but governing as Social Democrats, bringing us the highest taxes since World War I. The entire political establishment of this country has failed. It has failed us, and it's time for something fresh and new that believes in itself. So we maintain that Britain is broken. Who agrees? Who agrees Britain is broken? Keir Starmer says Britain's not broken. God, isn't he dull? He's bloody awful, isn't he, really? I mean, you wouldn't go out for a pint with him, would you? You know. And Kemi says Britain's not broken. They all say Britain's not broken. But you know what? If you're seriously ill, the one thing you have to do is get the right diagnosis, yeah? You get the diagnosis, you find out what's wrong, and then once you've got there, you can start to cure it. We know that Britain is broken, and we know that Britain needs reform. Of that, there's no question. So enough of the negative. Enough of the negative. Let's talk the positive. We will take back control of our borders, simple as. There will be no more young men who throw their passports and iPhones into the English Channel at the 12-mile line, coming and living in this country at our expense. We will deport every single one of them as soon as they arrive. We will leave the outdated European Convention on Human Rights. We will end the insanity. Oh, Boris. It's amazing he had the free time, really, isn't it? You know. We're going to make Britain the Saudi Arabia of wind. And all we've done is to give ourselves the most expensive energy prices in the world, and watch as Swindon and elsewhere deindustrialise, and our businesses go off to India, to China, and elsewhere. We will end all net zero subsidies. We will make sure that this country produces all the oil and gas that it needs and give you cheaper energy bills. We will stand up for the 5.7 million people in Britain who run their own small businesses. We will stand up and fight for what I call alarm clock Britain. People who get up in the morning and go out to work are being taxed more than they ever were, and they see people living next door who get up at midday, smoke dope all day, and are being paid on the benefit. It's got to end. It's got to end. We've got to stand up for decency, honesty, hard work. It's why the motto of this party is family, community and country. We know in our hearts what we love. We know in our hearts what we believe in. Common sense has left the entirety of the political stage. As you know, when you look at Swindon, you see a microcosm, frankly, of all that is wrong in this country. Just think about this. The social housing waiting list in Swindon is 2,700 people. The average waiting time is 4 years. And yet this town is currently housing 562 young men who crossed the English Channel, living in Swindon at your expense. And I'm sorry, but it's plain blooming wrong, and it cannot be allowed to continue. And then we look at the Labour-run Swindon Council. They are bankrupt. Who said that? You could be put in charge of a council when we win. They are bankrupt. No wonder your council tax goes up with the maximum allowed every single year. Interest payments of tens of thousands of pounds every single day. Contracts awarded for employment, for goodness knows what else. Possibly, I don't want to get sued here, possibly to friends of those running the council. And it is not going well. As Danny said, there is tech in Swindon, there are drones in Swindon, but there is so much more to be done. A city centre being hollowed out. A population in Swindon that has risen by over 10% in 10 years. Do you know why? Because we opened the doors to mass immigration. Have you got more GP services? No. Have you got more roads? No. Have you got more services? No. You are a microcosm of everything that is going wrong in this country. Your quality of life in this town has diminished because of bad government at both national and at local level. I'm here tonight because we're going to fight these elections. We're going to fight these elections. We here in Swindon as a party will fight all 57 seats that are up for contest on May the 7th. And if you want change in Swindon, well, you jolly well better vote for change in Swindon. But my big message to you tonight is this. I've given up a lot to do this. A hell of a lot. There are many other things I could be doing. I could be full-time on my telly. I could be in the pub more. I'm good at that, don't worry about that. I could be seeing more of my 3 grandchildren. There are many things I could be doing. But I think to myself, of the generations that went before us, and what they had to sacrifice to fight for this country, to keep it free and independent at massive loss of life and injury and cost and misery and hardship, to give all of us in this room sitting here today the freedoms that we've got now. So what I've had to do, what I've given up to do this, is as nothing, is it really, to what they did going back. But we're in trouble. This country is in trouble. Deep, deep trouble. We are allowing... I'll see you later. We'll do my best, I promise. Oh, I'll get slagged off for that, no doubt. We're in deep trouble. Look at the level at which we've allowed extreme Islamism now to breed deep into our cities. The lack of courage of our leaders, of our police force, of everybody to stand up for it. Every single other migrant wave that has come to Britain has in their own way adapted, adopted and become part of our community. Now we have communities deeply embedded in our cities that are telling us we must change our ways. We must ditch our Judeo-Christian culture for their values and their way of life. And my message is, I'll be damned if that is ever going to happen. But I say that, not because I've got the guts to say it. I say it because I mean it. And I put it to you, there is no other party leader you can trust on this. The others might mouth it at election time, but none of them have the courage or the guts or the fortitude to carry it out. I may be flawed, as all human beings are, but I don't lack courage. I don't lack conviction. I don't lack patriotism. I don't lack determination. And believe me, I want to win. I want to win for me. I want to win for you. I want to win for our country. I want to win for the generations that come after us and everything that we stand for. But there's a limit to what I can do. There's a limit to what people like Danny, who I'm delighted, next door neighbour constituency, who's joined us, can do. There's a limit to what those of us at the top of this party can do. Our strength, and the reason we've come from nothing in 20 months to lead the last 230 opinion polls. God, they hate it in Westminster, I got to tell you. The angrier they get, the better we're doing, you know. I mean, but how have we done this? How have we, in 20 months, done something that no other party's been able to do in British political history? We've done it because we are a people's army. We've done it because of people like you. We're now the biggest party by membership of any in the country. And that's men and women paying their 25 quids a year to support us and help us. Without that funding, we would not be in the lead. Without that funding, we could never, ever, ever be in the strength and position that we are. And because we're there, now the bigger money's starting to come in. We've done it because people give us money. We've done it because people sign up to us. We've done it because people eulogize for us. They talk about us to their friends, to their families, in the golf club, in the bingo hall, in the pub. I've spent 30 years going around the pubs of this country. But this is the point, folks. I'm so thrilled that tonight, in this room, 70% of you are not members of our party. You are members of the public who've come along to listen to what we have to say. Some of you will have come along thinking already that you support us. Many of you in this room, I know, have come along because you're curious, you're interested in what we are, in who we are, and what we are trying to do. I want to finish tonight by saying this to you. Do you want reform to win the council elections in Swindon on May the 7th? And we can do it. We can do it. Are you, each of you, individually, in your hearts and in your minds, prepared to commit to doing something to help us achieve that victory? Yes. Now, that was a quieter cheer. That was a quieter cheer. I'm asking you if you believe in what I'm trying to do, if you believe in what we are trying to do. I'm just asking you, please do your bit. Don't leave here tonight and say you enjoyed it. Well, I hope you do, obviously, but don't leave here tonight saying you enjoyed it. Don't leave here tonight saying you agree with it. Don't leave here tonight just saying you'll vote for it. Leave here tonight saying, I will do my bit, whatever that bit is, whether it's joining us, whether it's telling your friends and family, or whatever it is. I urge you, I beg you, to join our people's army. Let us make this the biggest mass political movement this country has ever seen. Because if we don't, within 10 years, this great nation of ours will have sunk into third world status. We are the last chance. We are. I promise you, we are the last chance. I know it, you know it. We are the last chance to save this once great country. We're determined to do it, and I know we can do it. If we can mobilise the millions, if we can mobilise the silent majority, all to do their bit, then we will win. We will reclaim our nation. We'll claim our values, reclaim what is good, honest and true, and set up a new political movement that will last and govern this country for decades to come. The prize is still possible. The prize is very great. I'm committed to giving it every breath in my body. I believe in it. I love this country. I love its people. I'm horrified to see what's happening to it. All I need is you in Swindon and elsewhere, in hundreds of towns like this, to rise up and join me in our very, very English, our very, very British revolution to bring back decency, common sense, the rule of law, and all of the things that have made us the country that we once were. Thank you very much indeed. I'm going to ask the candidates to go. So I'm now going to get the candidates on stage. These are some of the men and women who'll be standing. Come on, get on with it. I haven't got all day. These are some of the men and women that'll be standing for us in Swindon on May the 7th. Well done. Get up, get up, get up. Lovely atmosphere. Lovely atmosphere. Roll up. This is amazing. Can you see, folks, what's happening here? These are men and women coming up onto this stage who will be on your ballot papers in Swindon on May the 7th. They have had the guts and the courage, most of them never been in politics before, but a belief they want to save Swindon, a belief they want to save our country. They put themselves up there, their heads over the parapet. They've no idea what's about to happen next to them. But they've done it, and you see why. When I say that I've made a sacrifice, I've made an effort, to try and fight for the things that I think you in this room want. These men and women have been brave and done what they've done, and that's why I say to all of you, if these Swindonians can do it, you in your own way, can't you? Help in some way. Can I ask you and beg you to help us and support these people? Very, very good. Well, that ends the evening, but not before a few more pyrotechnics, I think.